Hey there you guys, welcome to Helldivers 2 on Ryzen 7 5700X and RTX 5070, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, game settings set on where is it, 1440p, DLSS set on native, which is DLA. They added this on the last patch. Anyway, max settings possible on this. Everything's set to ultra. We are getting almost 100 FPS in the ship. I'll drop down and see how much we can get. So here we go. We just landed from the ship. 1440p, same settings, DLAA, max settings possible. This is the DX12. Of course, the DX11 gonna be performing way better than this. What's this? Let me just get my weapon. Here we go.
Deploying support weapon.
Anyway, so we had 100 FPS in this ship, and now we are getting 75. With 70 GPU users, 70% I mean. Of course, this is a CPU intensive game. The better the CPU, the better the performance. One sec.
Liberty dispensed.
Just need to do this, and we will function on the benchmark. Here we go. Let's see how much FPS we can get. GPU usage dropped to 60. Of course, when there is a lot of happening on screen, expect more bottleneck. Because this is a CPU intensive game. No, not reloading. Thank God that you guys all bad. Let's do a hell bomb right here. No, we do it there. Do we have a hell bomb? No, we don't. So we're just gonna do this. And this. I want to change the graphics, but too much is going on.
Have a taste of democracy. Throwing grenade. Last reload.
There we go. Let's hide here. Let's do something maybe that can change. DLSS won't be working on this since we're bottlenecked by the CPU. Of course, GPU usage dropped to 70. It's not gonna be doing anything. Let's try it right now. I'm changing this to performance. So yeah, same performance with less GPU usage. Let's push this back to native. Let's I think render distance and this one right here are the ones that are affecting the bottleneck. Yeah, we had let me try to push them to very low. Yeah, it has render distance and this one right here have some effects on the performance. So high is the same. What about medium? Almost the same. Let's do low. Yeah, so pushing almost everything to low seems like the only way to get some more performance on this one. So yeah, we're getting 90 FPS with 50% GPU usage. Of course, that's gonna be I don't have ammo, so let's not fight these guys.
Sub-objective near your location.
Almost died there.
Mag's empty.
So yeah, expect performance drops when there is a lot of going on screen. Yesterday I had that drop to 50 FPS with more bottleneck, of course.
Hey, hello,
I need to find ammo. What should I do in here? I don't know. The other dude survived. The objective says that there is a key card around here. So yeah, this was low settings. So I just launched the game on DX12. Same settings, 1440p max settings. Unfortunately, there is no DLSS one using the DX11. You only get TAA or nothing. So yeah, 1440p native TAA, max settings possible. And now we're on the ship. We were getting 100 FPS, now we are getting almost 140 FPS. Let's try a mission, maybe same mission that we were in the last session. Let's see how much we get. Let's drop on the same area. I do believe that I dropped right there. Let's go.
Launch initiated.
We also gonna be having bottlenecks, but better performance.
Today the light of liberty will grace the skies of
GPU
this
usage
world
is
once
70. Oh, jumped to 100%, then went back to
Spot outpost spotted.
firing orbital
80.
strike.
FPS is plus 100. Let's try to do some fights there. 1 sec. Here we go.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Outpost cleared. Super destroyer leaving low orbit.
So yeah, the game is CPU intensive. I don't know if I mentioned that before or no. The better the CPU, the better the game performance going to be. GPU usage is still bottlenecked. I believe if we push everything to low, we'll have 100% GPU usage, but doesn't worth it. Playing this game on Ultra is way better.
Not today! Mag's empty. Fire in the
I
hole.
won't stop the happen on screen so we can see the performance. The game is smoother, of course, than DX11 and a little bit blurry than DLAA. Unfortunately, DLA doesn't work on this. We need to find a way how to destroy that. I think I do know how. No, I don't.
Mag's empty. Mag's empty. Out of ammo.
And I'm out. 1 sec, I'll turn this off. So I can call the ammo.
Deploying equipment package.
And this, of course.
Deploying support weapon. Sending down support weapon.
Here we go. I'm about to die. Here we go. I just died. So let's try pushing. Oh, oh, the mission ended. Anyway, I'll try changing the settings to. There is no need to try quality on this. I'll try changing the settings, push everything to low, so maybe we can push GPU usage to 100%. I'll see about that in a few seconds. And here we are for the last test. Low settings possible, 1440p, DX11 TAA. Let's see if we got the GPU to 100%, and no, we just got it to to run even lower. So yeah, if you have better CPU, you can get like much performance on this.
Objective critical stratagem available.
CPU intensive game, so expect such thing.
Objective critical stratagem.
GPU now dropped to from 80-90 to 50%. One sec, I want to drop a hell bomb.
Calling in orbital strike.
Not on me, on them.
Orbital inbound.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver. Democracy has been well delivered. May your extraction be swift.
That's what I was looking for. A lot of happening on screen.
Calling down a support weapon.
I'll need to drop this one right here.
Calling down
There we
a
go.
support weapon. Dropping a pin.
Let's go right
Dropping
here.
a pin. North, 200 meters.
We've got equipment.
Whatever, let's just take this.
Requesting air
GPU
support.
usage still 50%, 100 plus FPS.
We've got equipment.
Automaton outpost scrapped. Objective near your position.
Throwing grenade.
Objective critical stratagem available.
So yeah, this game unfortunately
Equipment.
Calling in a hell bomb.
needs better CPU to run. Oh, not the mines.
West, 100 meters.
Anyway, just wait for the drop.
Reinforcing. Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Let's go let you die again there.
Democracy has landed.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Calling in orbital strike.
CPU is 60% while the GPU is 50. Huge bottleneck there.
Orbital inbound.
Requesting orbital strike.
Oh, my hell bomb is still there.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available. Outpost cleared. Reinforcing. Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Automaton outpost.
So there is just some gains between ultra graphics and very low.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying
Not much of gains. Both runs at like 100 FPS at almost all the time.
Like to chase all three
On
of
the
them.
DX11, the DX12 drops to 60 FPS. Maybe even less than 60.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
available.
Calling in a hell bomb. I got the terminal.
Let's
Hell
run.
bomb armed. Clear the area. Calling down a sentry.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Let's see how much FPS lose down in the explosion. Oh no, there is no much lose except that I lost my life there.
Calling in reinforcements.
Here we go again.
Joining the fray.
Oh, there's just this left. The FPS, by the way, dropped to the 80s when the bomb exploded, so yeah, expect such then. By the way, I reset the configuration back to stock settings for my CPU. There is no PBO due to instability for the temps. So yeah, I went back to the stock settings.
Automaton outpost destroyed.
Not much of performance gains except like very few FPS there, with some what is it called, belows. So yeah,
On my position.
belows are still good. 92, 78.
Reinforcing. Request approved.
Wherever.
Reinforcements
Anyway.
on the way.
So yeah, this was Helldivers on both the X12 and the X11. I would play this on the X11 max settings. Way smoother.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Yeah, you can get like 100 plus FPS easily. But when it comes to the X12, you will lose a lot of FPS.
New mag.
The FPS can even drop to 50 to 40, something like that.
ETA T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
But not the case with the X11. Both settings are the same. There's not much of difference. By the way, performance will change from map to another. Depends on how many enemies on screen. This is CPU intensive game. If you have a 3D CPU, the game will perform really good even on the X12.
New mag.
So yeah, this was Helldivers 2 on Ryzen 7 5700X, RTX 5070, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. If you wanna see me testing any other games, just let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.